know I'm back in that mood. Quarters I will never fold. I don't got no time for hoes. I don't care about what she posts. Just the Hebrew Academy flow. Y'all can ride right in the snow. I done dropped 1,000 times. Niggas know my hands is cold. Bitch, you better not play with me. You better play with your child. She said why I look mean. I told her that's that one west mouth. Oh, you ain't heard, bitch. Real niggas begging style. I ain't worried about that, bro. I'm steady focused on these trials. I'm trying to go and fight these demons, cause that shit gon' make a man. No, I'm not no in-ass on no dialine trying to make a man. When I'm on these beats, I turn that shit to slaughter other lambs. Just got a rib in my other rib, don't understand. I'm a polygamist. On my bitches, they monogamous. They gonna stay, they loyal, cause they love the way I pop the shit. I be moving silence, my so call me anonymous. Play with me, birds up in the tree. I be dropping shit. When you masculine, yeah, you can spot a bitch. She not feminine, nah, I can't pot a bitch. If you not one West, nigga, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover, motherfucker, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover with your brother, I can't trust you. If you drop the sword for a whore, then it's fuck you. Don't need a gun, kill you with my bare knuckles. You not one of us, you ain't get it from the muscle. Marching in these ranks. When we graduate, screaming calm, Yashrala. When we celebrate, I need that big bottle, a down holy bitch. I ain't write no rap, motherfucker, that's a movie script. You not an officer in the school, I don't know who he is. I know he a fan, he a lame, he a groupie bitch. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some boosie shit. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some boosie shit. Slide, I want some Tusi shit. Slide, I want some Tusi shit. Yeah, I want some Tusi shit. And this that dedication, nigga, I want some Tusi shit. Yeah, nah, I don't eat no tuna fish. Yeah, kick her to the crib, she smell like tuna fish. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. Here is one West. Here is one West. I'm about to suffer. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my cover. April 10th. Trials. Stacks. Partners out. Yeah, sound small.
These niggas stuck, man. Yeah.
Wow. I've been eating pot belly, greasy face, Glock heavy. She just safe talking shit, do not tell me. I don't wanna see that hate, all that shit do not help me. I'm just trying to plead my case to the most high. Pray I see the gates. I was about to Cancun, but we just got the house instead. Covered all of their payment, and now she got the bobblehead. Looking at me like dinner, she said she about to gobble lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow it. Pack my bag with essentials, I can't forget the hollow tip. Niggas losing they mental, and Satan come demolish it. Niggas all on they mental and get the whining like a bitch. Just like iron, they rust. Niggas trying, they luck. Keep it real, everybody out here lying. Save us, steady raising dead. They was out here lying, then dust. Niggas on my head, so the brotherhood is a must. Any hood, I be riding with my brothers that I trust. Know I'm good, cause they slime with their fingers on the clutch. Money piling like I'm trying to make it stack in the rush. One West to the death, and that ain't even enough, cause I'm coming back. I ain't never done with dad, going ahead and spread your lies. I'ma let you run with dad, wanting me to spread the thighs. I ain't having fun with dad, nigga, hell no. Then she wanna chop it up like a lumberjack. Got some exes popping up, trying to run it back. When we come and hit the hole like a running back. If the Lord take a soul, ain't no coming back. On my soul couldn't fold like 100 racks. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One West to the death, no lie, Lord nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One West to the death, no lie, Lord nigga.
The full Nicky on my waistline like a big nigga. No limit, I'm a tank, close game, hit different. We focus on who around, not concerned with who's missing. My boots digging, never been a house shoe. She don't like it, but she love me. I can tell when she want me. Tell, then I sit the body bag like a one-seal. Dropping every day, let my feel clumsy. Through the pain, but we don't find shit gain everything, but you gon' lose your soul. That's a real price. Led by a coward, I don't know what that feel like. Black on black toes to my head. I can't kill Christ.
I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas, I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, one west to the death, no lie, Lord niggas. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas, I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, one west to the death, no lie, Lord niggas.
Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room and pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One west, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Kick the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay dangerous. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. She get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Send that hate making to the featherweights. Niggas claim they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gunshot. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one west, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die. Skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Kick the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay dangerous. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round, he'll spit shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the Most High. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pot. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the I.S.U.P.K, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta.
Alright, I'm about to check him too. Alright. Yeah, I'm about to check him. It's too wild. Sorry. Always do it. Alright. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat Yahweh Shema Shem Shabbat Slaki, Yahweh Shema Thumb Bashmi Havashah, Prison Officer Quad Zakarab, and the I.S.U.P.K on the Commanding General YAHANNA. And this is the Tuesday Brotherhood class, but we're gonna do something a little bit different today. You understand what I'm saying? Officer, bye. You know what we got? Tell them the title of this class.
Biblical misconceptions: marriage, love, and the myth of monogamy.
That's heavy, right? Yeah, man. We're gonna dispel all the myths and all the misconceptions in the Bible today. You know, concerning marriage. You know, love. And, you know, in monogamy, you know, ain't nothing wrong with being monogamous, though. You know, I'm going to say that right now. But there's a lot of things going on, especially in America, how America told us that we could just, you know, just have one woman. We're going to touch on that today. But in order to understand what I have to say, give me Deuteronomy 7:6. I ain't do this in a minute. You understand? I ain't go to Deuteronomy 7:6 like in 2-3 weeks, officer, about it. And we're going to touch on Deuteronomy 7:6 real quick. You understand what I'm saying? We got to understand this scripture well, especially the first half of the scripture. You understand what I'm saying? Understand? Also, but you know, there's money up here.
Yes, that's
All right, come on. All right, you can read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For thou art an holy people.
Stop right there. Listen, the Bible says, "For thou art an holy people." You understand what I'm saying? What do that actually mean? Like holy, like in the Christian church, like you think holy is like speaking in tongues and you know being on the pulpit and you know saying all these sermons, don't bring a one scripture, sweating. I mean, they got these big hats. They think holy is that. You understand what I'm saying? They think holy is, you know, believing in Jesus Christ in their heart. You understand what I'm saying? They think that's what holy is and stuff. Understand what I'm saying? But holy is not really what the Christian church teaches. You understand? Holy just simply means separate. Once you understand that, you'll understand the Bible. The Bible is a separate book from every book on this planet. The Bible do not belong to anybody else but the children of Israel, right? But we are separate people. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it means. Kodashim in Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's about we're gonna do something I always do. I mean, instead of saying holy, just say separate, because that's what it is. You know, if you go back to the Hebrew, that's what it actually is. So read it again, but put the word that I want in there. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For thou art in separate people unto the Lord thy God.
So we got to teach our kids that. We got to teach the young ones that's growing up in this truth. We got to teach them that they are separate people. Like, what do that actually mean, separate? Now, say, keep going.
The Lord thy God hath chosen.
So like I said, unto the Lord.
unto the Lord thy God.
Okay. Now say you're separate unto the Lord thy God. What do that actually mean, unto the Lord? You belong to the Most High. Give me Leviticus 20 and 26, I believe. Amen. Give me that real quick. You belong to the Most High. The Most High, is your Father. Amen. You don't belong to anybody else. Understand what I'm saying? This is why he's saying in the Bible he's a jealous God. Why would he say a jealous God? I mean, he's for everybody. He's not jealous of Esau. He's not jealous of Moab. He's not jealous of Amalek. He's jealous of you when you follow other gods. So, and why is that? Because you belong to him. It's just like when you're in a relationship, right? When you got a woman, you understand what I'm saying, and brothers might look at her, but you don't want her to wear certain things outside, or because she gonna get certain looks. That's some type of jealousy right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because when she belong to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's yours. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we gotta understand when we read this Bible, man. Go ahead, you can read it.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 26.
Go ahead.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
There go that word again. Ye shall be holy unto me. Why is he saying this? Go ahead.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
The Lord is holy. The Lord ain't with no other gods. Listen, Most High is the highest God on his own, everywhere. The universe, everywhere you go, he's the highest God. He's not, he's not next to Allah. He's not next to Buddha. He's not next to, give me a God. They got, the Aquarius, the Sagittarius, January, February. He's not next to none of them gods, right? He is the highest God, right? He is the highest, he's the living God. All other gods are dead. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even move, they don't speak, they don't work, they don't do anything. You understand what I'm saying? He is holy, he is separate. So you have to be the same way. You understand what I'm saying? It don't make no sense if you got a father, your father is an Israelite, but you're a Muslim. That don't make any sense. You're supposed to be what your father is, right? And your father saying be separate. So you be separate like your father. Don't do what everybody else do. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go follow these all other guys. You can't be eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. You can't be eating pork. You understand what I'm saying? And it's also, but this is a hurt piece too with brother. You can't even sleep with white women. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, they hurt their hearts. Listen, where I work at, I see nothing but that. I see nothing but brothers and sisters with with the other people. You understand what I'm saying? And it hurt their hearts that you got to separate from everything that the oppressor teaches you. Their ideologies, their spiritualities, the way they eat. Listen, pork is lawful in America. You could go to a supermarket and pick up some ham. You understand what I'm saying? You could go to the nearest gas station to get some cigarettes. You understand what I'm saying? All this stuff is lawful in America, right? But the Lord said you got to separate from all that because you're his. Oh, it's like it. Go ahead, read it. I'm jumping the gun. Go ahead, you continue.
And have severed you from other people.
He severed you from everybody. You're not supposed to be, following Esau. You know what happened? What's going on with Diddy right now? You think Diddy the first person that did these freak offs? He's not the first person. He got that from Esau. He got that from the oppressor. That's who he got that from. He didn't get that from come out of thin air. He got that from them. They doing all that weird freaky stuff in Greece and all that Greek Roman stuff. They get that stuff from them. Then it stems on other places. But right now, they're following Esau. They're following the white man. So they get all their ideologies, all their philosophies, all their spiritual systems from Esau, right? Keep going.
That ye should be mine.
You are the Most High. So the Most High wants you to be separate like he's separate. So which means is he wants you to listen to what he has to say. And there's a lot of misconceptions in the Bible about marriage, about love, and about, if a man can have more than one wife or not. You understand what I'm saying? But we're gonna hear to tell you the truth, no matter if it hurts your feelings or not. Because I really honestly don't care. We also listen, we good. We know the truth of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? And we gotta understand that marriage ain't what marriage is in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Marriage is totally different. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'm about to break your heart for a lot of people. Listen, if you lay with a person, that's your wife. You lay with that person, sis, that's your husband. Period. Sex is marriage according to the Bible. It's a misconception. Matter of fact, give me the Zonovan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. Well, let's get there first. You got a question?
Can we give precepts to go with you?
No, I mean, go ahead. You can do your thing.
I got John 17.
Okay, you can read it.
John 17 and verse 9 and 10. It says, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are mine.
Right.
Verse 10. And all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them.
Exactly, man. We belong to the Most High. Period. Nobody else belongs to the Most High but Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. Period. And man, it's a good precept, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we belong to the Most High, man. You understand what I'm saying? You got the scripture also about it? No, that sounds like the Peter Bible Dictionary.
Yes. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 345.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage. Marriage is an intimate personal union.
Is a what?
Is an intimate personal union.
Okay, you got some exclusive things when it comes to marriage. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, me and I.S.U.P.K got a relationship, but we're not exclusive. This is an interpersonal relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
To which a man and a woman consent.
And a man and a woman, not Jim and Bob. It's a man and a woman. So when they made the Fruity Pebble marriage, I'm gonna say that because I don't want to get shadow bed and all this type of stuff. When they made those type of marriages, that's not of God. That's not of God. It's between a man and a woman. That's how God set it up. Go ahead.
Consummated and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse.
Read that again.
Consummated and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse.
Consummated. That's interesting, right? Now listen. I'm gonna tell a story. I remember, what was it like? I think it was a trooper. No, I wasn't a trooper. I think I was an officer of 50, right? And I met this sister, right? And I'm trying to tell her, she was trying to get me to move with her, right? And I'm telling her, like, we're not even married. She was like, well, we can move with each other. I'm like, all right, well, so say if I don't want to live with you no more, we didn't have sex, so I could leave. I could bounce. I'm good. But it wouldn't be wise for me to do that anyway because, things happen. It's like, damn, why did I be a dummy and move with this woman? I don't even know her. So the best bet is get to know her first. Try her, make sure she's, the one for me. I'm not because you got a banging body, you cute. Nah, it ain't happening. I'm free from any woman I ain't have sex with. Because I could talk to a sister today and be talking to her for months and months and months. I ain't had sex with her. I could say, I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm over. It's over with. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if I'm talking to her for months and months and I slip up and do what I should have done. I should have waited a little bit longer. Now she's my wife. Now she crazy. Now she's slashing all my tires. And since she throw my PS5 out the window, you understand what I'm saying? She's crazy now because I ain't get the time to get to know her. But the whole point is, as soon as you lay down with her and have sex with her, you seal the deal. That's what that is. When you consummate something, you're sealing the deal. It's like, okay, well, that paper don't seal the deal, Officer Bob. Right. That paper do not seal the deal. When you lay down with her, that's what make it official. That's what it make it official. Understand? There's like a tradition in Israel where we had to show bloody bed sheets to the people. Like, look, here we go. Listen, I brought her in. She's mine now. That's how it was. Understand what I'm saying? Because it's important to do that because once we have sex with them and leave them, we make them whores. We're not supposed to make our sisters whores. Give me that scripture. I mean, we're supposed to make our sisters whores. So we had just having sex with them to have sex with them. These days, sex is meaningless. It don't mean nothing today. People just having sex. You want to know why? Listen, this is my theory. This is my opinion. I blame the porn industry, me personally, because I believe a lot of people watch porn today. Everything on Facebook, Twitter, everything is about sex. Where do they get it from? Where did they get it from? Every since got OnlyFans. It's so much. It's so crazy, and I blame this oppressor for putting this type of stuff out so our people can actually look at. You understand what I'm saying? We're being influenced by these people, and all this stuff is coming from them. You understand what I'm saying? It is coming from them. What we call it, porn stars, they have meaningless sex. It don't mean nothing. We've been having meaningless sex in the hood for how long? I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers, you understand what I'm saying, walked in a room and seen something they didn't need to see on the TV. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure people had that. What's it called? What's that on cable box? A long time ago they used to have. I forgot what it used to call. What's it called? No, not DVR. It's like my mom and them, they used to get a hot wire. Something I forgot what it. I know it was a channel on there, like channel 82. I can't remember the name of it. It was like a black box though. It was like the old school black Comcast box. Yeah, man. And they always used to watch stuff on there, but they always used to have that type of stuff on there. Like when I was growing up, we used to try to sneak it. Like I blame the society for that. You know what I mean? I blame the white man for that. You understand what I'm saying? Now we over sexualize and stuff like that. You understand? We are very over sexualized. Why? Because we following this oppressor, man. We following. Listen, sisters are following this white woman. They following the white woman. The white woman is a natural hoe. It's a natural whore. Listen, confession is good for the soul. I used to be in the world. I used to talk. I don't know what white women. I guess I'm light skinned. I don't know. But white women used to love me. I still get stares from them, but they used to love me in the world. I used to have a lot of white women I used to be in the world, right? And when it came down to it, most of them was whores. That's all they was. That's all they was whores. They the ones that can have the meaningless sex and detach themselves from you. Like when black women aren't like that. Black women get damaged when you detach themselves. When you leave a black woman, you have sex with them, and they wind up loving you and want to be there for you. They the most loyal women on the planet to a black man. Then you wind up leaving them, they damage them, then you mess them up. And they all they all messed up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because we leave them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is why we don't need to leave them. This is when we teach our kids, like, yo, sex is marriage. If you lay with this woman, that's your wife. So you better think twice about who you want to lay with. Man, listen, if I was taught this a long time ago, listen, I'd be better off. I probably wouldn't have none of the problems I had today. I wouldn't be on child support. I wouldn't be on child support. I'd be able to see my kids when I want to see them. I wouldn't have to go through the things I'm going through now with, women I had children with. You understand what I'm saying? If I was taught this, if I was taught to test a woman, to try her out, make sure she's for quatazar. You understand what I'm saying? But in the world, man, I was wild. I admit I was wild. I was tripping. And this is what they are naturally. You understand what I'm saying? So give me on what I wanted with the go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17.
Go ahead.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
Listen, there shouldn't be no whore of the daughter of Israel. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, that woman that you had sex with she's supposed to have sex with only you, not nobody else. Unless you die or you perish or something like that. You know what I mean? Because there's a law in there that say, you pass away, you die, she can marry again. But it's not like she's married to you, then go the next week she's married to another brother, then the next week she's married to another brother. It's not supposed to be like that. You understand what I'm saying? We're supposed to marry our women and keep them. You understand what I'm saying? Now we understand that marriage is going sexual intercourse is going to seal the deal for when you marry this person. Now this person now your wife. Now we're going to go in the Bible and prove it. Give me Isaac and Rebecca. Give me Isaac and Rebecca first. I love this one. I love Isaac and Rebecca's story. You understand what I'm saying? Because Isaac and Rebecca, boy, listen, I don't know why even though his mom passed away before before he married her, but you took her to your mom's tent. Took her to your mom's spot. You understand what I'm saying? How many brothers did that in the world, man? Took a sister to their mother's spot. Yeah, man, cutting school, mom at work, you up in the crib. You see what I'm saying? And you taking her, you laying down with her, man. Listen, we went through that. I'm guilty of that, man. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, this is a true statement, man. This is how we grew up. This is why you can tell the Bible is about black people. I don't understand how oppressors or anybody got this book because they really don't understand it because it's written in slang. Like how they used to talk back then. Like we talk how we talk today, right? They talk away, and I understand and I get it. Understand what I'm saying? How I get broken down. Also, I know what we talk about. You understand what I'm about to read? You mean, go ahead. You can read it.
This is the book of Genesis,
Uh-huh.
24, verse 67.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
Isaac, which is a black man, brought her into his mother's tent, man. He brought her to the spot. Listen, my mom not here. Listen. My mom is at work. She get up at 4 o'clock. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, we got like 5-6 hours, to ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And took Rebecca.
He took Rebecca. Like, what do that actually mean? Took. What does that mean? Understand what I'm saying? Like we know what it means. When you really read the Bible, you understand it. I ain't even gotta say, yo, he hit that. I ain't gotta say that. You already know it. You already know what it is. He took her to the spot. He took her. You understand what I'm saying? She was with it. People, he probably forced. No, she was with it. You understand what I'm saying? He took Rebecca. Go ahead.
And she became his wife.
She became his what?
Wife.
He hit that, and now Rebecca is his. It's point blank period. Rebecca is his, man. And this is wrong with the Christian church. I don't understand how this is what messed me up about Christian church. They always go to the Old Testament, the New Testament, but they always want to bring up Adam about the one wife, and that's it. But they'll never bring up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I ain't gonna say that. But they always bring up Adam and Eve, but they never bring up this type of stuff. They bring up Adam and Eve. They don't bring up nothing about Isaac and Rebecca having sex, and they become married. You understand what I'm saying? Now give me the other one that I want, because I need that one too. Because the Christian church, it has lots of black people thinking that marriage is a piece of paper. You're jumping over a broom. You're throwing rice. Listen, you want to have a ceremony? There's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? You can have a ceremony. You understand what I'm saying? Bring your family and your friends to watch. Y'all. Recognize them being married. But matter of fact, let's say if you did have the ceremony and you didn't hit it, you spent all that money. Say, no, listen, I got cold feet. I ain't with it. How much sense does that make? No black man ain't thinking like that. I don't understand how in society, say, well, marriage is, you walk down the aisle and now they got fruitcakes as pastors, blessing your marriage. Instead of like the priest doing it, you understand what I'm saying? And they think that's marriage. But it's crazy. The ones with the paper is the ones that never last. They never last in a marriage. It's like but a few, like I see, like growing up, like there's a few people I see that's still married. That's like old school people though. But today, man, listen, they get married one day, then they divorce the next day. Matter of fact, this is what Islam is garbage too, because what happened with Kevin? Kevin Gates, he married the John. What's her name? I forgot her name. Brittany Renner, or whatever her name is. He married her, right? Right. He married her. And what happened? And it was divorced like a week later.
They said 52 days or something like that.
52 days.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like 52 days. That they was married. I've been married to my wife for 7 years, and we don't got no paper. You understand what I'm saying? I told her, listen, this is the deal. This is what we Israelites. Listen, I ain't gonna force you to believe what I believe, but I believe we Israelites. I believe if I lay with you, I'll stay with you. Period. 7 years later, we're still here. You understand what I'm saying? 7 years, we are still here rocking. Just get on my nerves a little bit, but we're still here. You understand what I'm saying? Because we understand the Bible. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna hold you. If you tell a woman the truth, like listen, if I lay with you, I stay with you. You gotta wait, because usually in the world, we don't wait. Listen, it takes me like a day or two, maybe the day to hit it. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never tell a sister, well, you gotta wait. I ain't never do that. Now I'm telling them that. Like, yo, listen, you gotta wait. You can't get this. It's not easy access over here. You know what I mean? You could go over there to all the other brothers that want to, lust over you, and I don't want you for that. You know what I mean? Is it we gonna build, we actually gonna be a family, or you just want to be, I don't want to be too vulgar, but you know, you don't. I mean, you want to be a piece of meat. I'm gonna say that. You understand what I'm saying? Or I'll just throw you away like you just an object. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta wait. Some women like that. Like I think they want you a little bit more when you say they gotta wait. I was like, why he making me wait? He not making me wait. Like what the? Like he thirsty over here. He not thirsty. Women don't like thirsty men. They don't like men. I don't know. I don't chase women. I can't get into it. I don't do it. I pursue you, but I'm not about to chase you. You know what I mean? Because now you got the upper hand, you got the leverage. You know what I mean? Now I'm a Christian again. Now I'm following other gods. You understand what I'm saying? Because, and that's all through the Bible too. Chasing after women, and you follow what women do, and you wind up slipping and falling. Nah, it ain't happening over there. And you find out a lot of women like it. Listen, I'm a little bit different, but a lot of women like it. You understand what I'm saying? You can read that scripture also about. No, give me Exodus, the honor for man. Also, too, when you have a question, you want to say something, just raise your hand. No, you swap. You good. Go ahead, you can read also about that stuff, bro. Go ahead. If a man entice a maid, I believe it's Exodus. Is Exodus is it 6 or 12? Oh, it's one of them. I can't remember. Exodus 6:22, right?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
And if a man entice a maid.
If a man entice a maid, you know what entice means? Listen, entice means spit your game. If a man spit his game, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we do that all the time. Listen, when we try to get a sister, we spitting our game. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, we're saying all the flyest things to the sister. You understand what I'm saying? We witty and all this type of stuff with it. Listen, especially black folks, we know how to talk to women. Black folks know how to talk to women. I don't know about these other people. We know how to talk to women. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got flavor. We the salt of the earth. It's the way we move, the way we act, the way we. There's something about us that everybody loves. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That is not betrothed.
Listen, she ain't engaged. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to spit your game to a woman that's not engaged. You know what I mean? Because there's a misconception, too, thinking this dating stuff that a woman can talk to more than one man at one time. No, if she's courting, if she isn't engaged, you cannot pursue her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You cannot do it. You understand why? Because you'll be offending that brother, too. I mean, that brother, putting his brick in with this sister, he feeling this sister, he like this sister. You want to come on and try to covet. You understand what I'm saying? Even though she's not yours, so you want to get that brother the honor and say, damn, okay, brother, you got it. And man, that's yours. I mean, there's too many women out here for that.
Right.
Listen, a woman to reject me, no sweat. Oh, what's up with her? What's up with her right here? You know what I mean? Like, it's too much women to be doing that, man. He was enticing her. She spent his game. When she wasn't engaged, she ain't got nobody. She ain't courting. Go ahead.
And lie with her.
Listen, he lied with her. Go ahead.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Now, he about to endow her to be his wife. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got to go to that father. Like, listen, I know I'm supposed to go to you first. My bad. But listen, man, your daughter, we just tied the knot in the bedroom. We just tied the knot in the bedroom. Yeah, man, we just tied it, man. Now we married. He can't do that. Dad can't do nothing about it. But listen, all right, you gotta give me this. You gotta give me that. Listen, you gotta pay for something. You gotta do something for me because now you just honor my house a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you're supposed to come to me first. I mean, sex is marriage, man. It's still even the father can't say you can't marry my daughter. Even the father can't say that. That's why I say you gotta pay him. You know what I mean? That's why I say you gotta pay him. You say, oh, Slakia, sir. I had sex with your wife. Slakia, not wife. I had sex with your daughter. He can't say, no, you ain't had sex with my daughter. No, it ain't happening. Listen, no, he can't do that. The law say he can't do that. So for Christians that's out there that think sex is a piece of paper, you get that from the oppressor. You know what I mean? That, then you know what happens when they say that's also Bible with just one paper. Now it's only you only could do one person. A man can't have more than one woman on paper, which is crazy. It's crazy. But that's crazy. He can have sex with how many women he likes in America, but you only can marry one.
How what sense does that make? He can have all these sex partners, but one wife. That don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, we're going to get into what love is. You understand what I'm saying? We're going, next topic is going to get into love. You understand? Because I talk about this all night. I got to do part 2 and stuff like that. We're going to talk about what love is, man. Because it's all tying together. Marriage, love, multiple. All this ties in together, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand that the Christian church lied to us. We got to understand that the Muslim wives lied to us. Listen, the Muslim wives got multiple women too. Listen, I'm pretty sure Muslim wives or Muslims know that sex is marriage. Understand what I'm saying? But they divorce their women. How many Muslims in Philly divorce their women all the time? Listen. That's what my pop got out of prison. He was telling me that. He was like, yeah, they go, yeah, man. They especially brothers in prison, they speak sweet nothing to the sister. And as soon as they get out, they do whatever they want to do with her. Then they throw her away. Brothers, I know throwing away sisters, man. They throw away sisters every day. This is why we're not Muslims. You understand? We're not no Arab. Let them Arabs do that, man. Let us keep our black women. Well, I don't understand what's wrong with a black woman. Listen, black woman is the best woman on the planet, man. I don't understand it. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I just see black women, they look at all that chocolate. She just chocolate, and y'all want to deal with her. You know what I mean? She might got a little loud mouth. It may be a man. You know what I mean? Check her. You know what I mean? She'll fall in line. A lot of brothers didn't understand too. When you check the woman and you stern, and then she love you, she gonna fall in line. You know what I mean? You just gotta just be on your game. You know what I mean? Now if she want to leave, that's on her. But you gonna give her what love really is. You know what I mean? You can't, please her all the time if she's being evil. You gotta love her the right way. You know what I mean? We're gonna find out what love is, man. Go ahead, you can read it. This is the 1 John 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is the book of 2 John, chapter 1, and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And this is love.
And this is what?
Love.
This is love, man. Listen up, man, for you Christians out there, man. This is what love really is, man. Go ahead.
That we walk after his commandments.
We got to what?
That we walk after his commandments.
You got to walk. That's an action. You have to do that. You have to walk after his commandments, man. Now, what is a commandment? Give me, what's it? I got it. I got it. Hold on. Give me, what is it? I know it's in Exodus. I think it's Exodus 20 and 6, but I'm gonna make sure. No, give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 14. Yeah. And matter of fact, and I do want Matthew chapter 19, verse 9 too. Yeah. You can read it when you get it.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Listen, thou shalt not commit adultery. That's a commandment. So which means is you can't sleep with another man's wife. Now that's your wife. And the crazy part is now your wife is the wife that you just took from this man is a whore. Now you still got to keep her. Listen, it's not like in old times, right? It's not like in old times when they used to stone us. Listen, they stoned us back then. Listen, I don't understand why people did. Listen. I don't understand how people would do these things because the way they stoned us was crazy. They buried this in head first with our head at the top and just threw rocks at us. Why would you want to go through that?
Right.
Like, if you think about it, why would you want to go through that? And then you can have more than one wife. Now it's another thing if she's being a whore, you see what I'm saying? But another thing is you can get her, but you want his wife.
Right.
The Bible says you're supposed to commit adultery. You're supposed to sleep with another man's wife, man. This is what the Bible say, man. The Bible says you're supposed to sleep with another man's wife. And so I'm saying, listen, you see a sister that's married and she is, trying to sleep with you, you better let her, you better check her, you better go to that man. Like, listen, you better watch your wife. Your wife is a little fast.
And man, this and the third, you ain't get it from me, but pay attention to her. You understand what I'm saying? Because she is out here doing the most. She came on to me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm coming to you as a brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, she is not who you think she is. But you don't supposed to do that to her. I mean, to him, Slocky. You don't supposed to do that to him. You're supposed to be a brother to him. Like, yo, I'm not sleeping with her. That's my brother. Even if you don't know him, because I'm pretty sure in Israel, everybody know each other. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, like we all in one big family. It was not like that. It was just like how it is now. We got brothers in Texas, got brothers in California, we got brothers all over the place. And we don't know each other like personally. You know what I mean? We're not hanging around each other all the time. And understand what I'm saying? I might know of him, but I don't know him. I know Officer about me. Officer about we just went to the bar. What was it? Was it Saturday? Saturday night we was just chilling at the bar. I'm out with him. You know, other brothers I'm playing video games with and stuff like that. I don't play with, other brothers because I don't know all of them. That's how Israel is and stuff like that. We don't know everybody. You see what I'm saying? But that's still your brother. Right. At the end of the day, by law, he's your brother. And you cannot sleep with his wife, man. Now, if you could, give me Matthew chapter 19, verse 9. I mean, that's what love is. Love is telling like, I can't sleep with this sister. It's my brother. Listen, it's like, oh, that's my sister and stuff like that. Listen, she's like, in your head, like, yeah, she look good. She got a wagon. You all looking at her. You ain't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be even looking at her that way. That's your sister. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to like, man, listen, that's my brother. Listen, he got a beautiful wife. Keep it moving. But what about her over here? She married? That type of person. Listen, she married right here? I was like, you know how I am. Like, she married? Oh, you married? Okay, cool. She married. All right, cool. All right, get a number. That's how we supposed to move out here. Listen, there's too many females out here, bro. There's too many females out here. Go ahead, you can read it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 9.
Go ahead.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication.
Listen, whosoever put away his wife, man, except it be for fornication. Listen, I'm trying to tell brothers, man, the main reason why Christ said you got to soften your hearts is because we was putting our wives away for anything in Israel a long time ago. In the Old Testament, we was putting our wives away from just anything. I'm gonna just use like she'll talk back to you. She can't even cook, right? She can't cook. She out of there. You know what I'm saying? We was doing so much stuff to like, damn, like she can't cook. She's getting on my nerves. Now he said you gotta soften your heart up. Now it's like, man, she broke your PS5. That's her piece. That's her piece for me. I don't know about other, but I play the video game. Listen. She broke your iPhone. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm sorry, listen. She slashed your tire. You just got the car. She slashed the tires on your car, keyed it up. You gotta stay with her. This is why you better choose wisely on who you sleep with, because you have to stay with her. Because you can't put her away. Only time you can put her away is she commit adultery. She fornicating out here. And so that's the only way you can put her away. Or she decide, I don't want to be with you and I want to leave. You can't make her stay. Shalom. Have a great life. Whatever you end up at. But you cannot put her away for nothing unless she's having sex with somebody else. This is why sex is marriage. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
So if she move out, if she didn't commit adultery, when she move out, can you still pursue her?
Yeah,
that's still lawful. That's lawful.
Yeah, that's lawful.
She didn't commit adultery, she just left.
Right now, I'm put
disagreements and stuff like that.
Right now. If I could, I'm gonna put it in perspective for you. Like, we got to understand that when we had multiple wives, we wasn't just living with them. We had a sister over here, sister wife over here. It was like a wife over here, wife over there. I even had an 800 or so. How about them wives they had? 1,000 wives. They wasn't under one house. You know what I mean? They was everywhere. So you feel me? They was wild. I ain't trying to be like, they had too many. They was a player. But no, what I'm saying is like, if she decide, listen, I want to leave, you're not getting along, it's not good for you to stay in this house, listen, let her, get her own. Me personally, I would get counsel first. But if she want to go to get her own crib, let her get her own crib. Listen, you probably grow your hair back. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it too much, but if she's saying F you, I'm leaving, I don't want to be with you no more, blah, 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 that's a little bit different. Now y'all got disagreements. Okay, I just want to get my own place. I still want to be with you though. You know what I mean? As long as she ain't having sex with nobody else, you still got to keep her. You know what I mean? Because I remember me and my red man, when we live together now, but I ain't live with my red. First time I made her my wife, I ain't live with her for like 2 years. You know what I mean? So, we all were like, what? This is the thing too. When I want to say this too, when brothers get wives, be wise about it. You know what I mean? You know how some people say they all gotta live together. That's not realistic. It wasn't even realistic back in the day, because I remember when David was dancing with the women, and the woman that he was living with was mad about that. So sometimes you got to understand your wife and how your wife is. She might not be okay. Like a lot of women are not okay with you having another wife, especially having them under one house. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them can do that. It takes some type of strength to do that. But most women ain't gonna do that. Listen, they might love you. I mean, they might be cordial with the sister, but they not about to live, especially all that estrogen. Listen, I don't want to get no phone call and it was like, listen, she beat me up, or how black women is. Listen, black women, especially Judah, how Judah is. Man, listen, I like Ephraim and Judah. So they put them both inside the house. Boy, listen, I come out, everything all messed up. Now I gotta slide this, sir. We gotta somebody assaulted people. I'm not handling my house. So it's like, it's best, sis. If you feel like you want to live over here by yourself, it's cool. I come, whatever joint we got set up like that. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on the woman and stuff like that. But definitely, if she want to leave, you know what I mean, for but she's still married to you. She's gonna be married to you regardless. And she said, "Oh, I want to leave." That's on her at the end of the day. It's not on you. You're staying. If she want to leave and say, "I want to bounce F you," let her leave. That's on her. So matter of fact, you ever see that movie Temptation? When she wanted that man with the jet with all the money and all that type of stuff. Yeah, y'all gotta watch that. I think it's a Tyler Perry movie. I think it's a Tyler Perry movie. It's called Temptation. And she left her husband for this man. Wound up getting AIDS. Wound up getting AIDS because she left her husband for this piece of crap. You understand what I'm saying? Because she wanted to be superficial. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here, man. But like I said, man, listen. Give me that scripture. If she don't believe what you believe, give me that scripture real quick, man. Because there's gonna be sisters that don't believe what you believe. You know what I mean? Listen. You might come inside the truth, right? You might start believing you're an Israelite. Your woman is a full-blown Christian. She's full-blown Christian. She goes to Sunday church every Sunday. You understand what I'm saying? And that will break y'all up. Listen. If she really love you, and this is what I understand about when marriage, about commitment. This is what I learned about commitment. Commitment is you're staying there. Matter of fact, when you and your spouse have a disagreement, she's still gonna value who you are. Period. No matter if y'all just start throwing stuff at each other. Y'all mad, y'all cussing each other out. And she said, "That's still my husband. I love him, and I'm not gonna go anywhere." That's what really commitment really is. Commitment ain't when everything all good. Commitment is when things is bad, you not gonna leave. You understand what I'm saying? We got a disagreement, we're not gonna leave because I value you. I made an oath to you and the Most High that I'm staying with you. Because that's what the vows is. I don't know what type of vows they doing in the weddings, because I'm pretty sure that's what they say, for better or for worse, right? You know what I mean? They always do it for better. Everything is good. Oh, he got all the money right now. But then he fall down here, he loses his job or something happens. Now you're leaving him. Now say you came into the truth, you found out you're an Israelite. You're a black man from Judah. We are the Israelites. Listen, we can't celebrate Christmas. We can't do this. We can't do that. And you breaking it down to them. That's gonna cause a lot of contention in your house. And most of the times, that woman will leave you. Listen, brothers in this school left. Women left them because they came in the truth. They start to keep their children away from the man that they once so loved, because they're not Christian no more, or they're not Muslim anymore. It's just sad. You know what I mean? Especially in America, because you're free to do whatever you want in America, right? But it feel like that she wants you to be what she wants you to be, and not what you want to be. And so what I'm saying, you found the truth. You found something that works for you. You know what I mean? And now she's like, get out my house. It's not even her house. Your name is on the board. Your name is on the title and all that. Get out my house. Now she divorced you. Now she got the house. Now she got the car. Now she got the kids. Now you paying alimony, child support, whatever the case may be. Now you're going through the motions because of her. But if she leave, let her leave. This scripture going to tell you. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 15. But if the unbelieving depart,
she don't believe nothing. Listen, y'all read the same Bible. If she don't believe nothing you saying, she ain't gonna listen. You go to your wife like, listen, you know, I believe, you know, I can have more than one wife. Well, that's, listen, you better hope she's not cooking. That food is flying. I'm trying to tell you, that food is flying, man. If she don't believe that, man, like she's not gonna listen to that. You understand what I'm saying? She is not gonna listen to that. You know what I mean? But like I said, you still be honest with her, because a lot of our brothers do technically want more than one wife. There's a lot of them, but America taught us not to, to hold it in. You understand what I'm saying? They told us to hold it in, keep it to ourselves. That's why we cheat. We be sneaky with it. Don't tell her. You understand what I'm saying? But if she don't believe that you're saying, right, go ahead.
Let him depart.
Let him depart. Listen, well, the husband. Let him depart. Listen, sister, the husband, don't believe what you want to believe. If he want to leave, let him leave. Go ahead.
A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases.
This, you don't force nobody to be under that believe what you want to believe. And understand what I'm saying? They want to leave, let them leave. I mean, it's not like, oh, you gotta stay. Listen, it's son, they probably chop your head off. Oh, you want to leave? Hello, boy. That's what they do. I'm pretty sure they do that in their country, bro. I'm pretty sure. Like, listen. What's some people in Philly got it good? You go to other countries. Listen, you leave. I'm divorced. Listen, they probably gonna chop your head off. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, like we cannot, leave our women if they want to stay with us. We can't leave our sister. You can't leave your husband if he wants to stay. You slept with him. Now, let me say, F this, man. Listen, you in the cult, you this, you that. I got to go. Let them leave. They don't believe that. Let them leave. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But God has called us to peace.
Listen, we at peace now. Listen, my house is empty. Listen, one thing I always say, if a sister ever leave, or a brother ever leave a sister, you did them a favor. They was never with you to begin with. They was never loyal, because like I said, commitment is when things get bad, you stay. You understand what I'm saying? They was never with you. You understand what I'm saying? They just tolerated you. And it's very important to come back to what the Bible say versus what we want to say. Because what the Bible say is you got to let them go. Can't force them to stay. You understand what I'm saying? Is there any more of that? All right, now if you could give me charity, something long. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gotta understand that, it's gonna be, listen, when you come in the truth, man, a lot of things is gonna happen. You're gonna go through some stuff when you come in this truth. When you start believing who you are, you're gonna go through some stuff with your not even your wife or your husband. It's gonna be your family too. Listen, they got our privilege to have a family that don't care about what I follow. That's what I'm saying. But I hear stories about brothers and sisters going through the motion. I mean, sister get kicked out of her house. Get kicked out of their crib because they found the truth and stuff like that and things like that. And they might be pregnant sometimes. Brothers, listen. Brothers is getting on child support. He was the greatest father in the world when he was a Christian. Now, Israelite, he is a horrible dad because he don't want to celebrate Christmas. He's a horrible dad because he don't want to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, no pork. He's a horrible dad because he want to teach his kids not to sleep with other nations. He's a horrible dad now. He's a horrible dad because he's trying to keep his sons from selling drugs and this, that, and the third. He's a horrible dad now. But when he was a Christian, everything was all good, gravy. Everything was all good. Now it's like he's a Jew. He's the most hated in his house now. Now, let's go back to commitment. When you're in a marriage, you say that you're committed. You gotta understand when this man, I'm talking to sisters now. When he get that other woman, you can't say you're leaving. You gotta still stay. I'm trying to tell you. I know brothers say this. Like they get an argument with their rib. They say the most hurtful stuff, man. And they're like, man, I just want to leave. I want to get away from her. Bro, you can't get away from her. Listen, she gonna move. Listen, she can move 500 miles away from you. That's still your wife. Listen, she could go to a different country. That's still your wife. You can't run from that. You just gonna have to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? You just gonna have to deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's important to come back to these laws because these laws are gonna teach you how to deal with your marriages. It's gonna teach you how to deal with anything. This book got all the answers. Listen, I ask a question, any question to any brother that's over me, I always gonna get an answer. Thus saith the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? I'm always gonna get an answer. You know what I mean? Hey, Shalom, love Christ. Shalom, love Christ. What's going on, man? Always gonna get an answer. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is what we need to be following. We can't follow the Quran. The Quran is basically a replica, a fake version of the Bible. It's a watered down, perverted version of the Bible. It say that we're the chosen people in the Quran. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, give me 1 Corinthians cherry something long. This is what people didn't understand about love and understand about marriage. You know what I mean? I had to understand this, officer, but we think love always supposed to feel good, give you butterflies and all that type of stuff. That's what like a lot of women think. Love is not a feeling; it's an action. You have to act on it. That's what I said. You got to walk. Love is walking in the command. You got to do it. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just buy flowers and take you out and show you some affection. That's a part of love. But when you start to go off and do things that the Lord say not to do, you're gonna have to tell her about herself. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, you can read it.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 4.
Go ahead.
Charity suffereth long.
Charity suffereth long. Like, what do that mean, actually? Anybody want to answer that? Charity. What is charity? If you think charity is probably like, donating to a foundation or something. Which it is. I mean, what is charity talking about? Like in this context, what is charity? You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Sacrifice and supplication.
Okay, sacrifice. Give me one word though. I need one word to simplify it. Go ahead. Love. Charity is love. Charity suffereth long. Charity suffereth long. What suffereth long mean? This so every brother understand. Go ahead. Enduring. Okay. Love is going to hurt. Love is going to hurt. Listen, this is when you know you love somebody, when it hurts in your state. Listen, we all got probably wives that dealt with women. You understand what I'm saying? And they say the most hurtful things to you. And before you listen, you could laugh. Oh, you could say, I'm out. And when you find the truth, you can't. Now she say, like give me something a woman would say to you to hurt you. Like we could go ahead. Huh? Yeah, right. Right, exactly. I mean, my ex-boyfriend did that. That's why, and sometimes sisters that go to the extreme and say she's talking to other men, but she really not. They do stuff like that. That's crazy to me though, because I had to call like slot. Like, give me Jenna Hyman. Don't give me. I want nobody else but Jenna Hyman. Listen, she just said this. I don't know what to do. Listen, she got to get out my crib. But if she not doing that, she got to stay. That make you mad. Listen, that make you mad. She started exposing all your darkest secrets. She go on the internet. She go on Facebook. Everybody, listen, next time you come to our holy day, everybody looking at you like, bro, what's going on with you, brother? What's up with your red? Like, and you got to stay. and it hurts. For sisters, like I said, listen, brothers get multiple wives, man. And they see them at Passover. They see them at Passover. They see them at High Holy Days. They see them on the day maybe, right? I mean, listen, it's bad enough you're on Facebook, and you know how sisters is. They tag you in the picture, so the other sister, the other woman can see it to get her mad and jealous and stuff like that. And you see that picture, your husband all hugged up with his other wife. And she put this most heartfelt, caption, and you burn it up inside, right? You gotta stay. You gotta stay. Listen, you gotta stay when he call you out your name when you're acting like one. When you act like that female dog, you gotta stay. You know what I mean? Oh, he hurt my feelings. You got to stay, baby girl. And so I'm saying, charity, love is gonna hurt, man. And this is when you understand who's really loyal, who's really not. You understand what I'm saying? When you can't be around nobody that's always quitting. I mean, if you ever meet a sister or meet a brother that's always quitting on things, they say, oh, I'm gonna do this, and they want to quitting. That just shows you they're gonna quit on you. And I mean, you don't supposed to be around no quitters, because quitters are not loyal to nobody, not even themselves. Listen, they turn their back on themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, when times get rough, when times get hard, when things don't go their way, they're gonna run. That's a fact. When you really got family and when you really love somebody and you stay with them no matter what. I don't know why people say that. Oh, for better or for worse. Listen, you're there when, like I said earlier, you're there when he got all this money. You're there when he the richest man in the world. And as soon as he come down when he brought low, he ain't got no job. Now you talking to me in any kind of way. You disrespecting him now. You understand what I'm saying? Now you filing for divorce. Well, once he come down and he's broke, you still gotta stay with him. You understand what I'm saying? Period. You understand what I'm saying? Now, give me what I want. Let's touch into this multiple wives thing, man. Let's talk about this multiple wives, man. It's a misconception that we can't have multiple women. And I blame the white man for this. Now they are perverting polygamy. Me personally, I don't like the word, but I gotta say it for brothers and sisters to understand. Polygamy is watered down today. The white man perverted polygamy in today's time. Now, also go on the screen and type in polygamy and give me the definition for polygamy. I mean, if you could, because like, listen, I be talking to people like, yeah, I like saying multiple women. I don't like saying polygamy. I might say polygyny, but I don't like saying none of that. I just say multiple. I got other women. I got other wives or something like that, right? I don't like saying it because every time I say polygamy, it ties into what they believe and what polygamy is. My favorite, we're gonna read it. Go ahead, you can read it.
Polygamy. Polygamy is the practice of being married to more than one spouse at the same time.
Stop right there. See, it say more than one spouse, but they're not putting gender to that. They're not putting no gender to that. So, which means is a woman can have how many partners she want. The man, of course, but it could be a woman can have women, a man can have man, and how many partners they want. It's just confusing and it is disgusting to me. Like, I can't stand that word. Like, I do say it so people understand it, but it's like, this is what they understand. Oh, well, I can have another man. Have you ever heard a woman say, I told a sister, like, I can have more than one woman. So that means I can have more than one husband? You ever heard that before? I know brothers heard that before. Like they try to, and I think sometimes they say it for the sake of argument, just to be stupid. Me personally, but it's like, this is what America taught us, that polygamy is having more than one spouse at the same time, when it's only supposed to be for the man to have more than one spouse at the same time, or more than one woman at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for us. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, white people are chemically imbalanced. I always say that. How they think is weird. They weird. I'm just being straight up. Listen, I work with them. They weird. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what they into. Y'all doing what who was it? Orgy Mike? Y'all doing what Orgy Mike wanted. Listen, this is what Orgy Mike all wanted. Oh, you can have sex with anybody you want. You understand what I'm saying? You could do whatever. You can marry a white woman. You can marry whoever you want. You can love whoever you want. This is what Orgy Mike was trying to push. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know about Orgy Mike. We're talking about Martin Luther King. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand Martin Luther King was a freak bull. You know what I mean? He was a freak bull. You know what I mean? And we're going to find out in a minute, you know, with the lost tapes and stuff, he's going to get exposed about him doing it behind closed doors. Like, you think Diddy was doing the freak offs? Oh, wait, listen, y'all going to start hearing about Martin Luther King and his freak offs. Basically with the government, with politicians and all that type of stuff. Now, I'm going to say in a minute, but this is what we need to stop and get away from. This is why we got to be separate. Because in the Bible, it don't say polygamy. You ain't gonna find nowhere in the Bible where it say polygamy. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, we are a visual people. So when you say polygamy, then they start putting it in the like the movies. They start putting it like in documentaries. They start to show you what it is. So now, when you see polygamy, you're gonna associate it with that. That's why we got to stay away from that. You understand what I'm saying? So polygamy is really. The original one is a man having more than one wife. It comes from the poly, you know, worshiping other gods, multiple gods. But the polygamy comes from multiple wives, and we're going to talk about it today. Listen, I got to talk about this today because maybe I'm talking about it because I had a conversation with somebody about this. So we're going to start with. Hold on, give me a second, Officer Bob. We're gonna start with this. It's so many scriptures in the Bible about multiple wives. Listen, it's so many scriptures, man. We're gonna break this joint down today. You understand what I'm saying? All right, where I'm at. All right, give me matter of fact, give me the Adam and Eve and one flesh joint real quick. Okay. You know, because listen, Christians go right there. They go right to Adam and Eve. Right? But they don't understand that scripture. You know, cleave onto your husband or your wife or something like that, right? I need that one. Give me that one real quick. Right. I need to use that one.
This is the book of Genesis 2 and verse 20. Mm-hmm. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him.
It was found what?
There was not found an help meet for him.
Go ahead.
Verse 21.
And then the help meet is just like an assistant. Think about a woman, somebody that's going to assist you on what you need to get done. Go ahead.
And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam.
Listen, Adam was not aware of what the Most High was doing. He wasn't aware. Go ahead.
And he slept.
Go ahead.
And he took one of his ribs.
He took one of his ribs. See, they think like it was actually from his bones, like his rib cage. He took a rib. Nah, didn't. Go ahead.
And closed up the flesh instead thereof.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. And the rib which the Lord had taken from man made he a woman.
He made a woman. Go ahead.
And brought her unto the man.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh.
Okay. For lack of better terms, Most High brought somebody from Adam's family. That's it. Right. When I say bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, that means they're family. Go ahead.
She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man.
Yeah, take out of his spirit. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother.
This is where I want to get at right here. Go ahead.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.
They shall be one flesh. Now they think that's talking about you're supposed to be just married to one woman because it say one flesh. What do that actually means when it say one flesh? So like say it again. Go ahead.
One mind.
Okay, one mind. Go ahead. So everybody else want to say it? What's that? Take a stab at it. You right there. Yeah, you right there. Yeah, one mind. You know, Like one, like you're correct actually. Like one, they're together. You could be one with a whole bunch of other women. Go ahead. You feel me? You could be one with a whole bunch of other women. Listen, if y'all just listen, you see with this woman, ain't nobody on that bed with y'all but y'all. You being one with her then. You cleaving up to her then. So I don't understand how they use this also by right and say, well, you're supposed to technically deal with one woman. But then explain this to me. Go to Genesis. Listen, I need to understand. Go to Genesis 4:23. We're gonna talk about some wives for a minute, man. We're gonna talk about some people that got wives. We ain't even gonna go to David. That's too easy. David is too easy. You know what I mean? David had too many wives. David was a player. Oh, listen. He had listen. I ain't keeping up with him. I can't keep up with David. David got it. David got it. I might want like 3 or 4, maybe. David got it. I don't know how he did it. Maybe because he was the king. I don't know. He had too many of them, man. Like all that estrogen, all them problems, man. He got it. Listen, I'd rather deal with just a couple. You understand what I'm saying? You got it, Officer Bond? Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, the 4 and verse 23.
Uh-huh.
And Lamech said unto his wives.
Whoa. Is that plural?
Come.
Say it again.
And Lamech said unto his wives.
Lamech said unto his wives. And this is in Genesis. This is in Genesis. How we go from one flesh saying, yeah, well, we technically only had one wife. Then we go to Genesis 4, is it 4:23? And Lamech said to his wives, what did he say to his wives? I want to know. We didn't even got to go any further, but what do you say?
Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech.
Two wives. He said 2 women, right? Yeah, 2 wives. There ain't one. Now go to Genesis. Oh, this is one I like too. Go to Genesis 16:3. This is the one I like so much. You understand what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite Jones. Because a lot of women need to understand this verse. This story right here with Sarah and Hagar, you gotta understand that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 16, and verse 3.
And we still in Genesis. We ain't even get to Exodus. We ain't getting nowhere else. We still in Genesis. Go ahead.
And Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband, Abram, to be his wife.
Whoa. Stop. What? Say that again.
And Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband, Abram, to be his wife.
Don't y'all know this? This is a woman doing this? A woman is saying, yo, go marry my husband. Go have sex with my husband. A woman is saying this. So now we got to change the perception on this. Was multiple wives thing. This woman had enough strength because I believe Sarah couldn't have kids at the time, correct?
Right.
She didn't have kids at the time. So they said, you know what? Go sleep with her and have some babies. Now, this is how selfish our sisters is today. Because what if this woman can't have kids? Imagine the sister that you married, she can't have kids. And you just want to sit there and deal with it. But you want kids. You want kids. You know, she probably leave you. You know what she probably say? You know what? I know that you want kids. I'm not going to hold you. You know, I think we should, part ways. She probably do that. She ain't gonna stay. Instead of saying, you know what, go get another one. And you have sex with her and make babies to make her your wife. They don't do that. They either leave you or they just hold you. Now you cheating on your woman. Now you got babies. You got babies in the tub coming out the woodwork. Listen, don't be a trucker. You're a trucker, it's different. Yeah, listen. I might change professions if you ever do that to me all of a sudden, but I'm about to be a trucker. I can be on the road, big baby. She wouldn't even know nothing about it. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, Hagar is being told by a woman to go have sex with her husband. That's a powerful thing. Now women need to read this. Read Sarah and Hagar story. You understand what I'm saying? Read this. And man, is there any more of that? Well, that's it. All right, go to Genesis. It was still in Genesis. Go to Genesis chapter 32, verse 22. Listen. Genesis, like, I don't even gotta go nowhere else. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 32, and verse 30 and 22. Right?
Yeah.
Come. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives.
What? Who is this? Who is this? This is Jacob?
Come.
It's Jacob. Jacob, go ahead.
And his 2 women servants.
His 2 women servants, go ahead.
And his 11 sons.
Listen, he just sent his wives off. His wives. They was together too, by the way. Listen, this will change your perception of women thinking we can't have multiple wives. The main, and you know what they say too about, I said a Christian woman say this to me. The main reason why we can't have multiple wives because it leads you to fornication or something like that, right? But in my head, I'm like, you know, a man can have 1 wife and still fornicate. Like, he can still, listen, it's a man with 1 wife can have sex with another man's wife. Right. It don't matter how many wives you got. You know what I mean? If you was a filthy, disgusting bastard, you're gonna be that. You know what I mean? Period. There's not gonna be no circumstance, well, I got 1 wife, so I'm gonna just, you know, just keep my thoughts to myself. No, man, go get another woman. If she leaves, she leaves. Let's go get another one that will accept you, or not accept you, but be pleased with you if you get another one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why women think they got power over the man to making this decision. In Islam, they do. Listen, I heard that women could pick a wife, which ain't that. I mean, you may you might make a suggestion. Like, listen, I think this woman is a perfect match for you. I know my husband. I know how you are, and she is a perfect match based on how she acts. She can say something like that, but ain't no, I'm making a final approval. No. And then they got don't they got like 1 wife is over another wife or something like that? It's not like that in here. I mean, I'm over all of them. How the heck my wife gonna call a shot? My first wife gonna call the shots. My first wife, because she was dead first. What sense does that make? It don't make any sense. They are all equal in their own right. They're all equal in their own right when it comes to that. There's equality when it comes to multiple wives. They all get treated the same. I can't take away one thing from this wife and give it another one. I can't do that. They all get treated the same way. I'm over them. How you gonna be the ruler of your house and you letting a woman decide who you marry? Now it's cool, she can make a suggestion. That's fine. But you got the final say. Period. We gotta stop letting women rule houses. You gotta stop letting women take control of things they don't need to take control of. Next they're gonna tell you how to have sex with it. y'all gotta grab hold onto this Bible and come into I.S.U.P.K because it's good for you. We'll train you how to deal with women. We'll train you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Also, Bando, also Kalata. We know when we walk inside a room, the whole energy change. It's like women want to flock to us or something like that. They can see masculinity. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me. But give me all right, give me Exodus 21 and 10. Go ahead, Kalata.
Exodus chapter 21 and 10.
Yeah, but you can read it.
This is Exodus chapter 21, verse 10.
Go ahead.
If you take him another wife.
If you take whom? What?
Another wife.
Read Exodus now.
If you take him another wife.
Go ahead.
Her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
Listen, I was a prophet. That's the scripture I was going to. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot do that. That's not a righteous thing to do. And now, why shouldn't you do it? You taking everything that you gave her to give to her. Now it's beef now. It's It's gonna be beef. Listen. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna have no PS5. You better hope you got some insurance. You ain't gonna have none of that. Listen, your headset gone. Listen, your favorite sneakers, your favorite LeBrons, gone. Understand what I'm saying? You're like, where them Jordans go? Listen, she probably gave them to Simon. She probably threw that a drain. I don't know, but them Jordans is gone. Listen, you probably got all your clothes is on the front lawn, scattered. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're taking something away from her and giving it to her. Whatever she wants, you know what's crazy? I heard too with Muslim brothers and sisters. Like, if she got a house, well, if I buy her a car, I gotta get her a car, right? But what if the one I meet got a car already? I still gotta give her a car? That's not what that means. You understand what I'm saying? It means I cannot take away from her and give it to her. That's it. Understand what I'm saying? And it's important, you know, to not put your wife in that predicament for her to dislike the other wife. Because you showing her that you love her more, and if she's seeing that, you know she's seeing it. Women worry about the wrong things. So they see it, they worry about the other woman, they paying attention. Soon as y'all in the presence with each other. We at Passover. She can't say that because she going to get kicked out. She going to leave. She going to go back to she go by herself. She going to go by herself back home. You know, Joe Biden's going to kick her out. You know what I'm saying? Because she's being selfish. But I'm pretty sure it's on her mind. She get home, you going, I see how you held her. I see how you don't hold me like that. Then now you're like, damn, okay, I got to start holding you like that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't take away that, man. Let her have her stuff, man. And man, you can't say, well, y'all both got the house together, so well, I'm about to move her in. You got to go. No, you can't do that. You know what I mean? You shouldn't do it. It's not the right thing to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you got beef. I want no beef. Listen, I want no beef. I want no smoke with none of my ribs. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the right thing by the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, anybody got any questions before I go to the next scripture? Because I got a 30 clip on this. It's a 30 clip on this show. So, like, how much can I go to get people to understand that we can have multiple women? It's so many scriptures you could go to. Listen, brother. My advice to y'all: if you want another woman, get one. If you don't. You know what I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to mess with you. Oh, you ain't got another wife? No, I ain't gonna do that. You're still my brother. If that's what you can manage, if that's what you want, cool. Just know I'm gonna give me another woman. Listen, my red no, I'm gonna give me another woman. I told her, like, listen, you ain't gonna be the only one. The only one for now. Man, I've been together 7 years. You the one for now, but you ain't gonna be the only one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of us need to tell women the truth instead of lying to them. You know what I mean? How many times, okay, off the clouds out. If you don't lie to them, they probably be with it. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you think my red was okay with me having multiple wives? No. She wasn't okay with it. But the way I showed her the type of man I am, she's like, well, I love you, so I'm gonna stay with you, and I don't care what you do over here. You know what I mean? That's what you want. I can't say nothing about it. I remember one time she said, even though I'm not gonna do this, she said, well, cause I asked, I'm like, well, what if I bring a sister in here because it was somebody who came to me and said they did something, and this is what brothers shouldn't do either. They came, this is during Hebrew Academy too. He came to me like, yeah, I messed up. I took my other red to my other red crib, and you know what? So I'm like, bro, why you do that, bro? Yo, she find out, bro, you're gonna hit her. Listen, when y'all get in an argument, she's not gonna hit the end. You're not gonna hit the end of it. And it's like, bro, but I'm the man. Like, it don't got nothing to do with you being a man. You gotta use discernment. You gotta be wise. You gotta understand. Is she okay with that? Because that's your rib. Like, you know your rib. You know your rib and how she is. You get in an argument, she going to use that against you. That's what she going to do. She going to use it against you. Every woman can't handle being under another roof with another woman. Just for that. Just for you in the other room 10-5. She can't handle that. You gotta be quiet. Nah, niggas, brothers ain't gonna be quiet. Rib ain't gonna probably be, other rib ain't gonna be quiet. So it's best to use wisdom with everything that you do. You know what I mean? It's not unlawful, but it's just not wise. You can technically do it, but it's not wise to do it because you don't want to have these problems. You understand what I'm saying? I remember I asked about this question. I'm like, say about put a sister in the crib, and man, you weren't there, but I did what I did, and she was like, well, this is your house, you can do whatever you want. I said, I'm not doing that any goddamn way. You can say whatever you want. I ain't doing that. Is you crazy? And all you hear, you did it on the bed. You know how many? You know what's crazy? When I was in the world, I got another girlfriend. I remember my baby mom did this. When my baby mom got back together, she told me to get rid of my bed because of the women I had on there. You know how many girlfriends say that to me? Every girlfriend I had, I'm not beds cost. Beds is thousands of dollars. You think I'm about to get rid of these beds? No, I'm not doing that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'd rather put sisters at their own crib. But you don't want to do stuff like that. You don't want to lie to them. You don't want to put them in a predicament that's going to make them uncomfortable. You mean, just because you're the man don't mean anything. You know, understand? They still women at the end of the day. And you got to treat them, you got to be more smart in how you move. Understand what I'm saying? If you want to get another woman, listen, y'all got another place together. I mean, so be it. She's still probably going to think about it. but in the house is crazy. The same crib is crazy. She's not there yet, especially just coming inside the truth and stuff like that. She's not there. I don't care how many times a woman say that, oh, she's okay with it. And man, just don't lie to them. You know, give the woman the option to say, okay, I'm not okay with this. This is not for me. Cause now she could leave and you ain't have sex with her. She could leave. She could depart. She could go holler at somebody else that might have the same interests and things in common with her. I mean, you always want to find things that you have in common with her. Now you tell her the first thing you said, listen, I got another woman. Now the ball is on her court. She gotta make the decision. She gotta say, well, I'm not okay with it. Okay, shalom. And then no, she might come back. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes like, damn, that was easy. And she's thinking like, why he not pressed? Dang. And she might come back. She might, hey, what you doing? I got them texts before. It happens. You understand what I'm saying? Don't lie to your women. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure that she knows the important things in your marriage. Make sure she knows. She don't gotta know everything. Just make sure she knows that. I remember I said this. I told her I'm going out, but I never tell her when I'm coming in. I never do that. Unless I'm going out. Don't ask me where, but I'm going out. Just don't ask me when I'm not telling you when I'm coming in. I'm coming when I come in. And just know I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm the protector, not you. You understand what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I think I'm pretty wise. I don't think I make dumb decisions. I'm not telling you when I'm coming in. Just know I'll be back. You know what I mean? I might go to my other red crib. You know what I mean? Like, I'm about to go to my other red crib. Now, her mom, she's just sitting there biting her nails and, he having sex with her. Oh, they out and about. He don't take me out to the movie. Like, start all these crazy scenarios, man. So, yeah. Now, if I could, Officer Bob, give me another. I need another scripture because I need to put in the Christian woman mind that we can have more than one wife. This is so many of them. God damn. Give me 15. In fact, drop down to 15 on 20. I need that, man. Listen, they need to hear this though. This is like one thing that we need to talk about in the black community. I mean, a sister can't have more than one husband. I don't even think sisters want more than one husband. I think they just say that because they just want to argue. Like, so I just think they just say it just to say it. Me personally, you know what I mean? Like, because it's like, what if I get more? You don't want another husband. You don't. Only you know who want more than one husband? Well, because
they always ask you the question.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly. Listen, I go through this all the time. I talk to a sister like, you don't even want that. But you know who do want it? White women. White women like that type of stuff. They love that type of stuff. I'm trying to tell you, white women love having other men. Like, and white men like it too. Where you think Diddy got that? This is what I'm saying. Where you think Diddy got this stuff from? That cuckold stuff and a voyeur, whatever you want to call that stuff. Where you think they got it from? They got it from dude. They sit down watching a black man have sex with a wife. What black man in their mind think like that? Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and just watch you have sex. What? I ain't never think like that. I'm not gonna watch no man have my wife, especially it's your wife. It's yours. Like she belong to you. And he tear fire to your wife. Nah. Nah, I'm cool. I'm Gucci. Diddy got that one. I don't know what's up with Diddy. Well, I don't know. Maybe he got some of his here. I don't know. I can't fathom to do something like that. That is weird, man. But they get it from white people. You understand what I'm saying? All this Valentine, all that stuff was based on sex. You know, even Christmas. Like, what's that joke called? The Christmas word start with an S. Dang, I forgot the original one. Saturnalia or something like that. I forgot what it was, but they doing orgies on them days, man. That's probably what it is. Doing orgies and all this weird stuff on them type of days, man. And y'all want to follow that stuff. And man, y'all want to follow that stuff, man. Where do you think this stuff come from, man? What's that movie that this sex movie I always hear? I don't know, this old here was telling me about it. It's called Coligio and something like that. I heard a long time ago. You was talking about that when they was growing up. That used to come on TV. Man, listen, white people are weird. Stop following white people. Like white people is destroying your mind. To think that it's okay for you to watch your wife have sex with another man, like that's like I can't understand that. And then you know it's crazy. You know how y'all be on YouTube and we might see a suggested video. I was watching something about Cameron is funny. I got watched this show when Cam was interviewing a bull, the bull that was having sex with Cassie. You gotta watch this video. Cam is crazy. He was explaining this, and I'm like, this can't be no black man. This can't be no black man. I can't believe it. Like he walking, he got a veil on. He got a veil on, like a Muslim got a veil on, walking around. Like what type of mindset is that you gotta be out your mind to do stuff like that? You gotta be, and you gotta be influenced by the white man. Listen, I blame the white man for that, man. The white man influenced our people to do this weird stuff. This is why I could never get with a sister that got fiery red hair, fiery blue hair, purple hair, all that type of stuff. Every time I look at them type of sisters, I'm like, I know you into this stuff that I'm talking about right now. Like real rap. Like I'm trying to tell you. Because you see them white girls with the type of hair, they be into that stuff. It's a thing, this punk rockers, I don't know, emu, I don't know. They got this thing that they want to be a little girl and they want somebody to be their daddy. It's these things is out here that's perverting our people's minds that we gotta get away from it. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I.S.U.P.K is here. I.S.U.P.K is to destroy all that crap out there, get our people in here, so we won't have that mind state. Because imagine when our children grow up. You know what I mean? Our children gonna grow up in the truth. My kid gonna grow up in the truth. My son don't got no English name. My son got a Hebrew name. You understand what I'm saying? He's growing up in the truth. He won't understand to have more than one wife. He won't know what love is. He won't know that sex is marriage. You understand? He's gonna know all these things. He just know he's not gonna know what it feel like to be high, like I did. He ain't gonna know that. He ain't gonna know what it feel like to sell drugs or any of that type of stuff. He's not gonna know what it feel like to sleep with white women. You understand what I'm saying? He's not gonna know what it feels like to even think about. Like I don't even want him to know this stuff. Like, yeah, son, there's people out there that let they say wives have sex. He gonna be like, what the heck is going on? Now imagine these kids out here. It's like they ain't got no guidance, they ain't got no structure, they ain't got no strong fathers, no strong leaders. Imagine what they gonna have to be exposed to out here. They hear about this Diddy stuff. Listen, that might be a norm in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? It probably is going on. I don't know. But it's probably going to be a norm in a minute because we're not paying close attention to our children. We let the TV raise them. We letting the streets raise them and stuff like that. We're not really paying attention. We think school is just, oh, they teach you the kids and that's it. No, you're your child first teacher. So when your child come home, you gotta teach your children. Yeah, man, you can't. I do understand work and it's tiring and stuff like that. You had a long day, but listen, you gotta pay attention to your child. You gotta be in your child life and involved in your child life because they are going to be exposed to things like this. And man, they are going to listen. I was watching The Shop, and I'm looking at the young boy, and he with the other boy that was painted. Listen, I can understand when they always like it'd be a good movie, it'd be a good TV show, and then in the middle of it, they just hit you with the like, I gotta keep watching it. But the young boy with the dreads, I hope he's not gonna be. I hope he don't be a fruitcake. I just hope he don't. It just seemed like he is because boy got his nails painted. They talk about he like whatever gender, whatever. I don't know what he said. It was just weird. That's what they teaching our children. We gotta teach them. We gotta combat that. So when they do watch something like that, they know how to like, okay, I'm just watching it for entertainment or something like that. But you gotta train your kids like, yo, this is what you don't do. Just because you see somebody else do that, you don't do it. You see another woman having sex with another man, you stay away from that woman. You know what I mean? You don't want to get no herpes. You don't want to get no STDs or HIV, no gonorrhea, no chlamydia. You don't get none of that. Stay away from this woman. You understand what I'm saying? We got to teach our children that, man. And how we going to do that? This Bible. The Bible right here is going to save your child's life. It's going to save your life. It's going to save your wife's life. And I mean, my Red was Muslim before. My Red was a Muslim. She was not no Israelite. You understand what I'm saying? Until she be around me more, she starts seeing how I move. Now I'm being a perfect example. I wasn't the best example, but I was showing her like I was real stern and on my stuff. I'm like, this is what I really believe. She started to see how we move in here. Now she got a Hebrew name. I mean, my sister, my Red got a Hebrew name. Listen, I thought she'd never get a Hebrew name. You know what I mean? But now she got a Hebrew name. Now she's in it. You understand what I'm saying? So gotta take time. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, you might got a wife that's off and she's crazy, but you be that example for her. Listen, she won't have a problem with you. She's probably trying to get you out the house. Listen, go over to your other wife. I don't want to deal with you right now. Listen, you get on my nerves. Go to your other wife. I want to watch Grey's Anatomy by myself. I just want to be alone. Yeah, man. This is the things that we should be looking forward to like that. You understand what I'm saying? Not gotta keep thinking about, oh, my son gonna be encountering all these fairies or encountering drug dealers and encountering weed smokers and encountering these women with these fiery red hair, purple hair, that's going to influence them in a way that I want them to see. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to teach our kids and train our kids up. So when they leave our homes, they know what to do. They know how to move. You understand what I'm saying? They know how to deal with the women. Listen, your son is going to have, your son going to want another woman. I'm trying to tell you. He want to be like his father. His father got 4 or 5 wives. I want 8. He would have matched that. Yeah, man. You go match that. And you want him to do that. But you want to teach him how to move. You want to teach him all the things that you know and what the men above us taught us. You understand what I'm saying? So it's important. And there's a lot of misconceptions in this Bible, man, that taught us that marriage is just a piece of paper. Love is just a feeling. You understand what I'm saying? And you only can have one wife. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible is telling us that the Christian church has lied to y'all. The Christian church lied to us, and this is why we need to come back to who we truly are. Because according to the Bible, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the real Jews and the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. This is a fact. We can prove it in this Bible. I don't got time to prove it right now, but we can prove it. You understand what I'm saying? And our job is to wake our people up. Our job is to go out on these streets and then cry aloud and hoping that our people hear what they're doing wrong, hear their transgressions, hear their sins. We are trying to bring forth the sheep, and understand what I'm saying? Because the Bible does say, the sheep are going to hear us. Understand what I'm saying? So this is what we need to do as a people, and understand that, that you leave these doors, you gotta do the same thing. Right, and that's right, and Kanawaka, you gotta do the same thing out there. it's not just playing here. We really take this serious. You understand what I'm saying? And we are serious people. Listen, I'm the most funniest guy alive. Listen, because I know also about it. Listen, I'm the most goofiest person in the world, but I'm serious. I'm not. I don't play about the Lord. I really fear the Lord. Listen, I'm scared if I do something, I'm going to die. I really feel that way, and so I try my best to do, especially if I know it. I try my best in my abilities to keep these laws, man. And this is what we got to start bringing more people in here, man, and keeping these laws so we can rise up, man. Listen, I want to rule. I don't know about y'all. I want to rule this planet. I'm sick of tired of waking up 7:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. You understand? I'm sick of tired of that. You know, all these oppressors, they ain't waking up that time. Listen, I work in a park, and all I see is oppressors running and jogging and this, that, and that. I'm trying to figure out, do they got jobs? Because they always running and jogging and the same people. I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying, you know, I look at my phone, you know, I refresh my bank account. I got a couple M's in that joint. Every time I refresh that joint, I mean, we don't know what that's like. We go look at our bank account like, save money. Save money coming in. You know what I mean? If you really want true power, you got to keep these laws, man. Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 1, and we're going to clip it after this one. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. Yeah, man. I had to break this down. Listen, I'm sick and tired of Christians talking we can't have more than one woman, man. Just because they keep saying that, I might just get me another woman. I might just do it. Every time a Christian say I can't have another wife, I'm just gonna pursue one. Just to make them mad. Just cause. You know what I mean? It's gonna be righteous though. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing it because I just want I want to build. You know what I mean? I look at all my children as millionaires. I look at them as like, listen, you gotta put this work in. We need this. You're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer. You know what I mean? You're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. You're gonna bring this back to the table and build this nation up, man. Until Christ come back, of course. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, also. All right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass,
Go ahead.
thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Listen, man, it's gonna come to pass. We're gonna hearken diligently. Just like these brothers in class right now. They are hearkening diligently right now. They paying close attention, they peeping game. Go ahead.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Listen, it say observe. You gotta learn. And it say do. You gotta apply all these commandments, man. Not just one, not just two. Christian church said the law is done away with. When it just say you gotta do all his commandments. You gotta learn and apply these laws. You can't just come in class. You can't just look on watch online and just I'm just gonna just learn scripture. No, you gotta do. You gotta live out this book. You gotta make sure this book go away one day. You gotta make sure this book go away one day. It gotta be in us, not in the book. We got it because we destroy it right now. You know what I mean? And I'm up here right now. Listen. We only supposed to be here on the Sabbath and High Holy Days. If it was up to me, I would be home playing my Call of Duty. But I'm here trying to wake my people up. I'm sacrificing my time to wake my people up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. You understand what I'm saying? When we start keeping these laws and when Christ start coming back, this probably not going to be here because we're going to be moving with it in us. And so what I'm saying? Keep going also, about
which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Listen, when we keep these commandments, man, we're going to be in a place of rulership. Go ahead.
Above all nations of the earth.
I'm pretty sure a lot of black men want power. Listen, our power got stripped away from us. And then also because we was disobedient, but we got our power stripped away from us. I know a lot of brothers feel like they want power. They want control over their houses. They want to make the rules. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to wake up 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I want that feeling because if I wake up 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to get a write-up saying AWOL. I want to make sure that I can wake up 12 o'clock in the afternoon and then listen, I'm the boss and I'm making this. Anybody under me is running this stuff. I'm chilling. I'm going somewhere. I'm probably about to go to Cabo somewhere, whatever it's going to be called, in the kingdom or something like that. I want that type of power. I want power to say, this can't go on the television. I want the power to say, nah, that was trash. We ain't listening to that on that radio. I want that power. I want the power to make sure I can carry out the judgment that I want. You know what I mean? You know, just like police brutality. We don't got that power. That's why we march. We marching up and down this stuff, just like our brothers and sisters that's Mexicans. They ain't got that power to stay here. If what is it called, ICE? If ICE come in, you got to go. We need the power to say, you know what, Donald Trump, go fetch me that that bucket of water. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, go make me some lemonade, Donald Trump. It's gonna be important that Donald Trump is gonna be serving you one day. The Donald Trumps, the Elon Musk. It's gonna be a point in time when they're gonna serve us. They're gonna serve the Mexicans they doing that stuff too. But we gotta keep these commandments. So when we start keeping these commandments more, who knows? Christ might come back right now. Listen, I can't wait. Listen, I'm just like Captain Cod. Listen, Captain Cod, I know when Captain Cod seen the thing that's going on in Iran and Israel, I know he was happy. I could see the smile on his face. I can't wait until this world ends. And then, listen, even if not me, I just want my kids, you know what I mean, to rule this planet. Because we're going to do it better. It's going to be more natural. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to put the white man in a place that they need to be. The polygamy that they teach you today is going to go away. The marriages that they taught us is going to go away. And the love that they taught us is going to go away. You understand what I'm saying? And with that, Quadazak Robert, I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General YAHANNA, I want to thank y'all for watching. You know what I mean? Make sure you share, like, subscribe. Give me some feedback, comment. Tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like. All good feedback is good to me. With that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer of YAHANNA.
If priest off the watch out class. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the Israelite School of Your Respectable Knowledge, out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Move for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, found in the book of Numbers, 18 verse 21, and the book of Malachi, 3 verse 8 through 10. My I.S.U.P.K means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of the increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department, priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever among you like upcoming holy convocations is
the memorial blowing of the trumpets, first day of the 7th month. This year it will be Sunday, September 21st, 2025. Found in the book of Leviticus 23, verse 24 through 25.
Remind Akim and Wakim to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, headband, or scarf. And with that, the men of Israel, Imagine, which means stand. We're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amam Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Barakathon. What we said was, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless you. Y'all on top, me stand down. Sorry, turn your face to sisters. We're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amam Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shemar Alatham Ba'ashim Yahushua. That's top, and then down. Class.